Welcome back, coins collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video, we're driving into one of the most shocking valuable coin that USA numismatic history. The Eisenhower dollar, Ike dollar, was issued by the U.S. Mint from 1971 through 1978. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Reverse design, standard 1971178, an eagle landing on the moon from the Apollo 11 mission patch, above an olive branch, by Frank Gasparo. In 19751976 for the bicentennial. The reverse design was changed to the Liberty Bell superimposed on the moon. Coins dated 17761976. All quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins minted in those years bore the dual date. The U.S. 1972 Liberty/Eisenhower $1 coin. Its history, geography, design details, variety/types, mintages, condition, circulation versus uncirculation, grading, and which examples are rare/valuable. If you like, I can pull up some of the most expensive auction specimens too. The coin is part of the Eisenhower Dollars series, which ran from 1971 through 1978. It was introduced to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who died in 1969, and also to commemorate the Apollo 11 moon landing. The designer of both obverse and reverse is Frank Gasparo. The reverse design is based on the Apollo 11 mission patch, an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch. The Earth is visible in the background. The coin's design details are important, especially when trying to spot rare varieties. Some of the geographic/design elements that vary among types are, on the reverse, the representation of the Earth, continents, islands near Florida, etc., how raised relief they are, how blocky or detailed, how visible the islands off Florida and Cuba are, the Florida Peninsula's shape and extension, and whether certain islands near Florida extend or are prominent, the reverse die type, low relief versus high relief, etc. Some coins have proof-type reverse dies, which affect detail and VA. Mint marks, compositions, and mint tag. Mint/mark composition mintage/notes. Philadelphia, no mint mark. Clad, copper nickel clad, i.e. no silver, 75,890,000 for the regular strikes of one of the types. Denver, D. Clad, same copper nickel clad, 92,548,511 in 1972. San Francisco, S. Silver, 40% silver, special issues, 2,193,056 silver uncirculated from S, and 1,811,631 proofs. So they're both clad coins, cheap base metal, commonly circulated, and silver ones, collector grade, fewer in number. For 1972, there are three main varieties, reverse types, that are significant. Their differences are subtle, but very important for collectors. Here's a summary. Type 1 reverse. Minted in Philadelphia and Denver. Features: Earth with low relief, continents appear blocky, islands off Florida less prominent. Eagle's breast feathers bold and distinct. Most common type. Type 2 reverse. Philadelphia, using a proof reverse die. This is much rarer. The reverse die gave a different look to the Earth/continents/islands. Less relief, different shapes. Because fewer were made, their value is much higher. Also from Philadelphia, but with different reverse details, high relief, etc. More geographically accurate islands/peninsula details. More common than Type 2, but less so than Type 1. Also, the San Francisco S silver coins are separate collector issues and follow proof/uncirculated finishes. Circulation condition. Coins that have been used in commerce. They show where loss of detail, maybe scratches, toning, etc. Their value is usually only slightly above face value, unless a rare variety or minting error. Uncirculated mint state, MS coins that have never been used in circulation. They retain nearly all their original luster and details. These are graded by services like PCGS NGC, from MS60 up through MS70, perfect. Higher grades, MS65, MS66, MS67, etc., carry much higher premiums. Proof coins, special presentation strikes, often with mirror field, etc., not intended for circulation. The S, proofs are a category here. Proof coins are graded with PR, proof, scales, sometimes DCM deep cameo, etc. Silver-proof coins especially are of interest. Here are what collectors look for, which condition/types are rare and approximate value ranges. Note, coin markets fluctuate, so these are approximate. Type 2 reverse, Philadelphia proof reverse die, is by far the rarest of the 1972 varieties. Even in lower grades, it commands strong premiums. In high mint state, MS65, MS66, it can reach many thousands of dollars. Silver S issues also more valuable. Silver content plus collector demand plus condition. Proof silver coins in PR69 or PR70 condition are particularly prized. High MS grades of the common types, 1 or 3, also have value, especially if the details are sharp and there are minimal marks. For example, a Type 1 MS66 or MS67 is worth significantly more than one in circulation. Here are example value ranges, approximate, as of recent years. Condition/type approximate value, USD. Circulated, common clad, Type 1 or 3. $1.00, a few dollars face plus small premium. Uncirculated clad mid-grades, MS6 or MS64, $5, $20 plus, depending on mint mark and type. Uncirculated, high-grade, MS65 plus. Type 1 or 3 could be $50 several hundred. Uncirculated Type 2, high-grade many thousands, e.g. MS65 or 66 examples have sold for $10, $000, $20, $000 or more. Silver S proof/uncirculated, PR6970 hundreds to low thousands depending on condition. Putting it all together, the 1972 Eisenhower Dollar, Liberty, is part of the obverse inscription. Liberty is mostly not rare in its common types in circulated condition. Many were made. Most are worth near face value unless the coin is in excellent condition or is a rare variety. What makes a 1972 example truly valuable is if it meets multiple criteria. 1. Rarity of variety, especially Type 2 reverse with the proof reverse die. 2. Silver content, the S minted silver dollars. 3. High grade/uncirculated/proof condition with good eye appeal, strong luster, sharp details, minimal marks. 4. Desirable mint mark or special feature, errors, cameo contrast, etc. Geographically, i.e. on the coin design, the more accurate and well-struck the features, like the islands, Florida shape, Earth continents, the more likely it is to be a rare type and fetch high value. The 17761976 Eisenhower/Bicentennial Dollar was issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence. Although dated 1976, production started in 1975. The obverse front features Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th U.S. President, with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 17761976. The reverse back design is special. It shows the Liberty Bell superimposed on the moon in the background. This imagery was chosen via design competition. The Liberty Bell reference is historical, the moon to evoke the U.S. achievement in space. These dollars were minted at 3 U.S. mint facilities, Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The composition, metal content, and finish depended on which mint, and whether it was for collectors or general circulation, e.g., mint finish/type composition. P and D for circulation clad copper nickel, no precious silver content. S for proof/collector set silver clad, 40% silver, for special silver uncirculated and proof issues. Collectors divide these coins into varieties mainly based on 1. Type 1 versus Type 2 for the clad non-silver. Coins from Philadelphia and Denver. Type 1. Earlier design, blockier, heavier letters on the reverse. Relatively low mintage for Type 1 in comparison to Type 2. Type 2 uses refined lettering on the United States of America, etc. Crisper design, much more common. 2. Mint mark differences, whether the coin is D, Denver, S, San Francisco, or no mint mark, Philadelphia, in the case of P Mint, which often doesn't use a mark. The 1976 S coins include silver 1 for collectors. Clad coins were for general circulation, P and D mainly. Silver ones, S mint, were for collector/proof sets and have more value due to intrinsic metal content and collector demand. There's at least one 1976 S no S silver proof, i.e. no S mint mark, known, a trial/proof piece believed to have survived. Very rare. Some error coins. For example, the Type 1 clad error where a quarter ended up struck with a dollar design. Misstrikes, off-center strikes. Circulated coins are those that have been used in commerce, where on high points, scratches, loss of original luster. Their value tends to be close to face value, unless in exceptional circumstance, error, rare variety. Uncirculated coins are those that show nowhere. Even among uncirculated, the detail, strike quality, surface preservation, toning, etc. matter. Grading services like PGS and GC assign a grade on the Sheldon scale, MS60 through MS70, PR for proofs. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors, with mirror-like surfaces, sharper relief, often in special packaging. Their value is usually higher. Silver proofs are more prized, scarce and highly valuable specimens. These are examples of the rare/most valuable types in the 1776196 Eisenhower Dollar series. Type/variety, why rare/special known or approximate high values. 1976 S no S silver proof, extremely rare proof silver dollar with no S mint mark. Believed one known specimen. Trial piece. Estimates near 850,000 US dollars, or more in properly graded condition. High-grade Type 1 clad, P or D, especially MS66/MS67 plus fewer made. Better condition is rare. For example, a 1976 D Type 1 and MS67 sold for thousands. Values vary widely. 1976 S silver uncirculated in proof, silver clad. In high proof grades, PR69, PR70, etc. Collectors prize them for sharpness, surfaces, and silver content. Error coins, misstrikes, off-center, wrong design strikes, etc. Because errors are unusual, condition and visibility of error matter. Some errors have sold for very high prices. E.g. a Type 1 clad error struck on a quarter planchet sold for over 28,000 US dollars. Here are approximate values USD you might see, depending on variety and condition. These are general. Specific coin grading, I appeal, exact variety will make big differences. Variety/type circulated low grade, uncirculated/high grade, MS65, MS67 plus. Premium/unique specimens. Clad Type 2 P mint common, $1 face or little above, in worn grades. Maybe US $4, $2, $50, depending on grade. Clad Type 1 P or D mint. Slight premium over common types in circulated, maybe a few dollars. In uncirculated, value jumps, hundreds to low thousands for very rare MS grades. Silver proof/silver uncirculated, S mint. Even in less perfect condition, silver value plus collector premium gives maybe tens to low hundreds USD. PR69, PR70, or similarly top grade can fetch hundreds to a few thousand. Unique pieces, like the no S proof, much more. Why some coins are amazing/highly sought after. Scarcity. Fewer specimens made, or fewer survived in excellent condition. Historical significance. Bicentennial issue. First major commemoration of 200 years. Design appeal. Liberty Bell plus Moon is iconic. Collector interest is high. Error/unusual variance. A coin with mistake or rare mint mark can become very valuable. Grading and eye appeal. Sharp strike. No blemishes. Pleasing toning or mirrors make a big difference.